Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. Oh, my goodness. Have you clocked this? My nail decided to have the audacity that whilst I was setting up today's video filming situation, she was like,
I'm gonna pop off, sis.
I'm off to become America's next top scandal girls. Which is very apropos because today, my loves, we're going to start watching America's Next Top Model from the first ever episode of the first ever cycle. Are you ready for the drama, the nonsense, the sort of like antiquated views about fashion and lifestyle? And I just want to interject here to say, my lovelies, that I have brand new merch available in the links in the description box below, either on Streamlabs or on Teespring. Get fully in the bin, my loves. Get in the bin. Merch is available now. Look how stunning it is. Grab yourself a gorgeous bin merch. Can you imagine? I never thought in 100,000 years that I would ever have merch with a bin on it, but it is pink and glamorous. And they are available now, so go ahead, grab yourself one, and you can also tell people to get in the bin. Get in the bin. And with that, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Now, I must admit, I don't think I actually watched the first ever season of America's Next Top Scandal Girls. I started watching on season 3. I do, however, know who wins season 1, so you know, that's not really a spoiler. It did come out in 2003, girls.
In the springtime of my life.
Well, my loves, I've finally finished the white diet, and I can finally have Pepsi Max again, so I'm treating myself today, instead of having an energy drink, to some Poop Swalier Max. Absolutely. So over the last 2 years on my YouTube channel, I have been doing a series called America's Next Top Scandal Girls. How did America's Next Top Model get away with this? And I thought, instead of us just like trying to hunt down and find the random parts in this, why don't we actually watch all of the seasons start to finish, girls? Are you ready? Now, cycle 1 was the first ever cycle of America's Next Top Model. Obviously, it's kind of in the name, but it means that things changed throughout the seasons as they went along. And we're going to see lots of firsts, especially lots of reality TV firsts, because in a way, I believe, by all means, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that America's Next Top Model was the first one to do the sort of like elimination each week style challenges on such a scale as it is, especially to do with the fashion and creative worlds. And it's time for America's Next Top Scandal Girls.
I constantly have people coming up to me asking me how can they get into the field of modeling. That's one reason why I started this show.
Can I just say, we're less than like 10 seconds in. So the first ever sentence of the first ever show of America's Next Top Model is, people are constantly asking me, Tyra Banks, how I... Setting the tone for the whole seasons, don't you think? It's all about her.
America's Next Top Model.
No, the reason why you created this is for money, girls.
I want to make a top model in 8 weeks. I want to take someone from obscurity.
8 weeks. Okay, so that was the first ever thing that we noticed, is that a season takes 8 weeks to film. Okay, all right.
To fame, and I want to chart the entire process and show America how it happens. I launched a nationwide search, and people sent in tapes from
New
all
Haven.
over the country.
Look how tiny these women are. My goodness, tiny women. Thousands of tapes go.
I'm looking for originality, creativity. I'm looking for humor, all colors.
I'm really looking for humor. All right, Tyra.
All shapes and all sizes. Some of these girls you would not look at twice in the street, but I'll know when I can make them into something.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Some of these girls you may not look twice at in the street, but I know that I can make them something. What weird language is that? I'm not sure I'm into that. Let me know what you think.
Go to LA!
Oh, goodness.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a life-changing opportunity. What I'm looking for is a star.
Is it though?
That's all.
Is it a lifetime opportunity? I mean, I suppose getting onto these shows is kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But, like, do we know of any models from the first season that are still working today? I mean, I know that it's been, like, nearly 20 years, which means their careers maybe, like... It's so weird talking about the modelling world because the modelling and fashion industry has such a massive turnover of models' faces. It used to be, not so much as much anymore. It still kind of is, but not quite as bad. It used to be, you have to be 16, wafer thin, white and blonde in order for to really, really take off as, like, a supermodel of the world, girls. So, like, literally as soon as you were 21, 22, 23, and these new 16-year-olds were coming into the business, people would just be like,
we're not booking her anymore, no.
So, like, for a career to span 20 years was quite rare. Oh, do we still know of any of them? I don't even know who's really competing in this, so let's see. New York City girls. Listen how like empty this song is. Oh my god. Scandal girls. Oh my god. It's a scandal girls. Scandal girls. Scandal girls. Scandal girls. Who will it be? It's me all along. Oh. What a weird blank, like, intro that was. Also, look at this, like, iPad. There wasn't even iPads around when this was made. Tyra Banks was a prophet girl, Mystic Meg.
Here's Mystic Meg reveal. Dream Maker Planet Neptune.
And it's dead. Oh, pixelations. Boopsie, 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 boopsie. The Mandalorian Hotel. Mandalorian Mandarin. Semi-finalist girl. Hello.
I couldn't sleep last night.
Just a small town girl here in the big city.
Small town girl. This is my first time anywhere west of Maryland. I just wanted to say welcome
Maryland.
to Los Angeles and welcome to America's Next Top Model.
Welcome, mysterious lady. Please check in. Okay, right, so they're all like checking into the hotel. Isn't that strange that they're all like have to actually check in? Like we're watching them check in? That feels kind of strange. Like we'd never see that on reality TV now. We'd just be like, 18 people have entered the hoteliers. Only 4 will actually make
The latest basil pie.
Who will win the track race? Well, it's up to you to decide. Egg your neighbour's houses now, girl. It's very that, isn't it? Like we have such ludicrous TV shows now. It's absolutely insane. My energy's off the scale today, girls.
Adrenaline's going like a million miles a minute.
Gosh, look at the fashion.
I want this so bad, you don't understand.
I think it's so funny that like, looking back now, they're all dressed in like their best to like impress. I wonder if they got like a casting sheet that was just like,
Come in a roll neck and no sleeves.
because everyone so far seems to be in like really high neck stuff, but I don't know. We'll see as it goes along.
I'm with my kind, a bunch of Amazon women with big feet, and I feel like I finally fit in for once.
Oh,
I was
tall with big
hoping that
feet.
all the girls
Cute.
are gonna be really short and fat and ugly, and everybody's tall and thin and beautiful.
She thought what? Why would she think? Why would she think that? What sort of why? Why would you think going to a modelling show and think of those criteria? Do you think you were going to be the only model in the world? All right.
This is like a once in a lifetime chance. You
Oh,
always
look
say,
at
like,
her
I want that one
outfit.
little break, and this is it.
Look at that hair and a dark lip liner. Oh. My goodness.
I just want to say you
A fashion
girls
dinner.
are really special to us because we
Oh,
watch
hello, Mark.
so many tapes. I mean, thousands. But remember, there's only room for 10 in the house. So that means 10 of you guys will be going with us to New York.
Is
and
that
10
over?
will be returning home.
Oh, scandal girls. Did that sound like it was put over the top? Like she didn't say that into the room to them? Did that sound like that? I think it might have been just a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, hello. Tyra girl. She's like, who's looking at me? I don't know who you are. No. Everybody clap. Hello.
Seeing Tyra Banks, she's even more beautiful in person than she is on the pictures, I think.
What
Oh,
is
my
that
word.
filter?
Meeting Tyra was amazing because like we were.
What is this filter? You can't see anyone's detail ever. Look at her shoulder. Her shoulder's got like 18 shadows. A glow, girls. That really is a shoulder highlight. Come on, Robin, 26. So she would be 46 now, approximately. Something like that. Maybe a little bit young. Maybe more like 44. Wow.
Not expecting her.
Wait, were you the one that was doing this on your tape?
Motorcycle.
Dior would never. Maybe they would a little bit.
Sexual outfit.
A for my awesome abs. E for my blossoming breasts.
Blossoming breasts! Oh no! What was this A to Z of sexiness? E for my blossoming breasts. Oh! Would you ever say that in an audition tape? Oh dear.
On the table, what was W?
I like it wet.
The next couple of days for interviews and all that kind of stuff. So be gorgeous and be great. Bye, y'all.
Do they not know she's going to be like judging them? I wonder how much they were told. Like, because this is the very first season, I wonder how much these contestants were told about what was going to be going on, like how the show was going to be formatted, or if the whole thing was a surprise, really. Because, like, as much as it is like a weird, problematic show to look back on now, at the time, America's Next Top Model was iconic. Like, everyone wanted to be on it. It was wild. The craze around this show, incredible. Oh. Simon Cowell in a wig.
My name is Elise. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque.
Is modeling something that you've had a passion for?
Well, it's definitely not something that I could do my entire life, whereas medicine is. I am applying to medical school.
What's going to happen if you have to pick and choose between becoming the supermodel or going to med school?
I've actually thought about that, and medical school can be deferred indefinitely, whereas being 20 years old cannot.
Just what I was saying earlier. There is an expiration date on a modeling career. I mean, not so much now because we are starting to see some like beautiful, more mature models, but like we are still seeing less of them than we are of the very, very young and supple women on the game. Oh dear, I shouldn't call them women on the game.
My friends laugh at me
Is that
all the
Ken
time.
Moore?
And I think it's funny too. I mean, modeling and science are pretty much, I would say, mutually exclusive.
No! Okay, so we've got this same sort of feeling as like Beauty and the Geek from back in the day where it's like, you can't be beautiful and clever. How telling is this of the time? Like, in order to be super successful in any industry, you kind of have to have a business mind. And you don't get to be a business person without, you know, being a little bit learned and being a little bit intelligent. So the idea of being like every single supermodel in the world will have a brain for their career. Like, have you ever met someone so vapid and you just think, how are you even like alive? How are you even here? How are you even doing this now? Whereas to be actually the best at your game, you have to be incredibly talented at loads of different things. Yes, that was an interesting rant I didn't expect to be having today. Here we go, girls. America's Next Top Scandal girls. Will it be Elise? I wonder. In a wig?
If I had to pick 10 people to be in this house, I would not be among them. Oh, I'm not confident at all. I think I'm out.
Oh dear. Oh, wow. Okay.
My name is Ebony, and I'm actually originally from Harlem. I know that
Stunning.
I'm unique. I always get that something is different. So whether it's my look, my personality, something is different.
We know you're a lesbian. How do you feel about expressing that on national television?
Not a problem, Ryan. I'm very open about it. And
I had no idea. Yes, Ebony. Yes, bitch. Yes. It's kind of weird for them to put in, though. We know you're a lesbian. Like, that seemed very, like, accusational. How would you feel about putting that on TV? I mean, I suppose we do have to remember this is nearly 20 years ago, and although times really don't feel different, they are. I was reading this thing on Twitter the other day that was like, someone said something bad in 2014 that wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't bad. It was a slur. It was the T slur about trans women. And people in the comments were like, it was 2014, she should have known better. And it's like, I was going to a club in 2014 that had this word in the name. I think you don't realise how long ago 2014 is. It's a long time ago, and we have changed immensely even since then. So for this to be like another 10 years on that, wow.
high school was a little drama. They found out I was gay. So I went to the girls' locker room, and nobody wanted to change with me. After that, I walked into the boys' locker room, and they all gave me 5, and I changed. Because those girls didn't talk to me for about a month or 2. But, you know, I decided I have to love myself and be true to me.
Oh my God.
Hi everyone, my name is Kate. I go to school here in beautiful Wisconsin.
I think a lot of people misconceive the way I am.
Oh, capris and a camisole and a say something belt.
She's like a little priss, and then people don't know the side of me. Like, I love animals. No one knows that I'm an animal activist. I'm with PETA. I do help them and email Congress and like the wolves and like trying to save them. Like I just saved 5 polar bears.
That's amazing, but the way, unfortunately, that she described that seemed a little bit vapid, didn't it? Like when they were like, so what's your interest? The way production would have asked this had been like, well, so what's your interest? You want to save the animals like what? And she would have gone, like the wolves, and I've saved like the wolves. I don't like the way they edited that together.
You can tell I love leopard and I love zebra. And this is my room.
Are you a vegetarian?
No, but I eat chicken. That's it.
Oh dear.
Why do I want to be a supermodel? You get your hair done, you get to go travel the world.
Makeup, like the things they can do with it, and I'm just so interested in like every part of it.
Oh, these questions are so vague, aren't they? I mean, back in the day, in 2003, we wouldn't really have had social media to learn all of these, the way to speak to people. Like, you can literally go onto YouTube now and be like, how to talk to a panel of judges. And there will be some expert that's been doing it for 28 years, give you a wonderful breakdown of how to do it expertly in like 8 minutes and 13 seconds. Back in the day, being like, I just really like the makeup and what they can do with my makeup to answer a question about why do you want to be a supermodel is such a... It's really telling of the time, I think, isn't it? It's really telling of the culture that we grew up in. It's like, oh, everyone just takes photos of models. That's what happens. When actually it's like, I imagine modeling is like 80% marketing, 20% in the studio. Do you know what I mean?
All right, Natalie, the first thing I'd like you to do, just to warm you up, is just to have you pretend like this is the catwalk.
I come from a really broken up home. Well, my mother has 8 kids, okay, and I'm the oldest. My mother
Why are we getting
was
this so
untrained,
early?
And so me and my 2 younger sisters, we were all raised in foster care. I didn't have the perfect life.
Why do you want to be a supermodel?
I wouldn't fit in anywhere else, any other job. No doctor, no lawyer, nothing like that. I need to be a supermodel. I need to succeed in something because I have these people that are looking up to me, and if they don't see me succeed, then what are they gonna do?
Doesn't that really show you the culture at the time? It was like, it's so weird to me that the only people that we looked up to, and I'm guilty of this as well, was like television icons, supermodel icons, people in the magazines. It wasn't the people creating the drugs to save people's lives in medicine school. It wasn't people like becoming surgeons and like saving lives that way. It wasn't people becoming lawyers and fighting for the rights of people that need it. It was, I look pretty in photos. And that is such a strange... All right, hold my tongue, girls. It's just such a strange time. What a strange era that was. Hello, Shannon.
Hi, I'm Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Hello, Shannon. Hello.
I want to become America's supermodel. I am ready. I want to shake the dust off this small town.
Shannon, I take it you're a very religious person. Have you always been religious?
Yes, ever since I was little. I was probably saved around the age of 10. But I got stronger over the years because, you know, practice makes perfect.
It says in your application that you're a virgin.
Yes, but when I get married, I told my mom, I said, my wedding's gonna be cut short and I'm gonna be gone, baby.
Why are they asking if she's a virgin? What's that got to do with modelling? What's that got to do with a modelling show trying to find the next top model in 8 weeks? What does that have to do with it? What does the situation of her hymen have to do with any of this? I find that deeply concerning. That almost makes me feel like this isn't a modelling show and it's a little bit more nefarious, shall we say. Mummy needs to take her propanthaline. Oh, goodness.
I'm Justine, 22 years old, born and raised in California.
I think she might be a bit risque.
I love attention. I try to be the center of attention.
I mean, I wake up every day. My mom calls me, you're great, you're wonderful. I'm like, yes, I know.
What is this? What is it? Did she have a reverse ombre going on? How unique. Very unusual, yes.
I'm feeling piano.
What do you have that the other blondes don't have?
A better looking face.
She's confident.
I mean, at this point, I just can't stand anybody. And there's a few that I don't even know why they're here.
So they can't hold a candle with you?
No way, no.
Thank you.
I did good, I did great, I'm the best, I know it.
Did we have a villain casting before she even got in the house? Did we have that there? That was weird. What was that all about? She was so got to this stage so that the show could be like,
Look at this nutter. She's such a nutter, girls.
We're having a party in here. You want to party with you? Okay, good. Oh my God.
Food. Goodness.
I'm having a blast. This is like one big slumber party. It's so much fun.
The girls have not been similar to my expectations. They're much nicer. My friends all said they're gonna be bitches. Of course, none of them are.
I mean, I heard about the party upstairs.
It's because these aren't models. These are wannabe aspiring models. I feel like in any industry, there are people that you click with and there are people that you don't. And that kind of goes for every single industry. You don't love everyone in the office, but you have a group of friends that you do love at the office because that's what happens in every industry.
But it's just, I wasn't invited. I'm not clicking with anyone. I definitely see some girls trying too hard.
Oh, drama. What's this music? Are we going to a wake?
North Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm 21.
Kate.
Casey, can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with your mother?
My mother and I we're not on the best of terms right now.
Oh, for God's
My
sake.
father, he was shot at one point, walking down an alley. I love him. I know he's in a better place, so. Since I am the true diva, devastated.
Did they have to really go for that? Go for the jugular, the metaphoric jugular, like this early? Well, how far are we in? We are 8 minutes into the first episode of this entire franchise, and we have had so many deeply personal stories shared already about these contestants. All right, sis, all right.
Intriguing, vivacious, and just all that. It's time for me to take what's mine. I'm not here to make friends.
Vivacious.
I understand this is a competition, so I just gotta put that wall up, knowing that I'm in this to win.
What is this music?
My name is Adrian. I'm from Joliet,
Oh,
Illinois,
hello.
and I'm 20 years old. I live almost in the boondocks. Nothing going on.
What's a boomdock? What's a boomdock or a boomdock? I'm not familiar with this. People in the comments, let me know what a boomdock is. Is that like, is it something to do with, is it like dockyards? I imagine like dockyards, shipyard situation. No?
I mean, you go cow tipping.
Cow tipping? Oh, don't do
funny.
that.
I'm pretty. I got perfect teeth.
What do you think makes you special?
I'm like a really
Oh.
big tomboy.
Look at her makeup! How 2000s is this? She's got a shimmery silver eyelid with a grey dare I say it, like grey throughout the crease, and then also like a matching lip gloss and really thin eyebrows. Oh, I sort of love it. I sort of love it. Everyone, absolutely everyone looked like this in the mid 2000s. Oh, it's something, isn't it?
I'm kind of all like rock and roll all the time. In high school, I was kind of a dork. I didn't get asked out much at all. I got turned down a lot.
Oh, she's very expressive.
What do you think makes you better?
I'm just on another level.
My hair stands out.
I'm in law school. There's nobody here with a big afro like this.
Oh, I love my body. Shoot, y'all want to see some of it right now?
Here's Nicole.
Oh, a bold woman.
I grew up
in
New
which
York,
is it?
California. It's a small town. I've always been real tall and skinny, made fun of for it.
What would make us choose you over all the other ones?
When I look in the magazine, when I see a supermodel, when I see that, I see me. I look at every little detail. I want this really bad. I want this really, really bad. And I know everybody else does, but I mean, I really, really want this.
Oh, conflicting opinions.
Hi, I'm Robin.
Oh,
26
hello.
years old from Memphis, Tennessee. I've been Miss Shelbyville, Tennessee. Y'all don't probably know about that. And I competed in Miss Liberland, Miss Soybean
She's a
Festival.
pageant queen.
I've come from pageantry, and pageantry actually put me through school. So those that say that pageant girls are just, ditzy, that's not true.
Well,
Who are you looking at over
you have to be very
I heard
clever.
that from Miss Tyra Banks, because at Victoria's Secret, she was looking left and right. I was like, go, diva!
For being a supermodel, you have to have that confidence. So what do you think physically is so great about you that's better than them?
Honey, I used to weigh 204 pounds, so I'm thankful for this body right here. If you
That
look
is
the
incredible.
average woman or that's me. I mean, you can't get enough of me. I'm unique, I'm fun. I don't have to say it, because 5 minutes being around me, you'll know it, you go back and tell a friend.
Okay, Robin, thank you very much.
Okay, she's got a great sales pitch about
I don't know
herself.
if I'm going to New York, but I hope so.
Brave! Girls! Rotterdam!
They're looking for, and I wish I was a little taller.
I'm just sitting back watching all these chicks, annoying everybody. I feel like everyone's pushing me out.
It's just weird.
Stop
when
being
you're
someone
like
likable.
Oh, poor girl, and you come here and you're like, I'm a queen, and then you have to go back to the. We're all freaking out for some reason, but I don't even know what it is.
Fashion! Oh, here we are. Oh dear.
Hey, pretty girls!
A power suit
Okay,
to
you
hide
guys.
your legs, your
I'm looking
extra
for
legs.
10 girls, but the
Right.
producers and I can only agree on 8. The first young woman that's coming to New York City
Ooh.
is
What's
Nicole.
Paige Brooks. Oh, Nicole was the first picked. Okay, all right, okay, all right. If you watched the previous episode we looked at this, which is ironically the makeovers episode, because, we're out of sync here a little bit, girls. You'll know all about Nicole.
The second woman coming to New York, Miss Soybean.
Robin. Oh, yeah.
Kissy. Elise. Y'all the doctors coming to New York. Katie.
I wonder if she's in medical school now, or if she did med school. Katie.
The next girl that's coming to New York City really doesn't have far to go because she's from New York City.
Oh.
And it's Miss Ebony.
Ebony girl! Yes. Oh, in the room. An icon.
All right.
Hang on, is this shot of Tyra Banks giggling against the red background? Is this shot filmed in this room or not? It feels kind of like we're watching something filmed at a different time and they've just put it in because they didn't get any shots of her. Next time it happens, have a little look.
Only got 2 more. The next
Look,
woman
so she's
coming
really
to New
far
York
away
City,
there.
Adrian.
Oh, gosh, that was amazing. What a reaction.
All right. There's only one more, you guys. And the producers have been fighting tooth and
Stab
nail.
it.
And that final girl.
It doesn't look like she's standing there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe she is and I'm looking too far into this. But if you look at where her hair is parted, you'll see that when they do the longer far away shots, it looks different. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into that.
Shannon.
Shannon, girls.
So excited. My heart just sank.
I'm okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just kind of want to go,
Try again.
It's not even real right now. I don't even know. I'm in a daze.
Thank you so much.
A daze.
It's really sad. I wanted this a whole lot. I'm crushed. My feelings are crushed. I want to be a good sport and say that, well, at least I made it this far. But no, I'm not gonna lie. No, I wanted this.
Painful.
I'm going to New York, so. Oh my gosh.
I kind of feel like I'm gonna throw up.
It's really happening.
So when I was auditioning for Big Brother back in 2000 and I want to say it was 2016, it was for the last ever Big Brother UK, and I was invited on as an influencer. I was invited to their special influencer day for influencers, and I had to audition against other people. Still, the feeling of being in this room and having other people picked over you is soul crushing. So I really do feel for these girls. I am so glad I didn't manage to get onto Big Brother, because I think I would have ruined any future career, because that's a hideous little awful show. But I'm just saying, I sympathise, girls. Right, here we go. Time to model. Oh, the statue of Les Poitliers.
I'm originally from New York. You know, hearing girls from all around the world and them saying, you know, God, it's my first time here.
Oh, everybody's happy.
I'm in New York with a whole new light.
New York City girls. This kind of does feel a little bit like prey on the young and the vulnerable, doesn't it? Because, like, most of these girls have never been to New York, and most of these girls are young as well. If we heard, lots of times they said, oh, I haven't left my hometown, I want to be known in my hometown, you know, like I was picked on from my hometown.
Small girl, small town.
Type thing. So this show, by bringing them to New York and, like, showing them, like, this is what your life could be if you do as we say, feels a little bit nefarious, shall we say? But then again, I suppose for a show like this to work, you need your contestants to be up for anything. And the more vulnerable and needy that you pick, the more up for everything they will be. And I want you to remember that through this whole series that we watch, my loves.
Congratulations on your arrival. Enclose are the keys to your penthouse. Head on upstairs, find your beds, claim your space, and explore your new house.
Very hors d'oeuvre. Over beat. Beats.
Coming to the penthouse was incredible.
I mean, obviously we know, but like, look how dated it is. What is this light shape? Shaped like a violin booty hole.
Our views from our rooms are just awesome. I was just like,
there's so much stuff in these rooms.
I love it. I love feng shui. Feng shui.
Feng
Every
shui.
room has like its own unique flair, like Paris or Milan or Tokyo, and that's what's so neat. It's like has its own like sense of style.
I like this one.
You guys down with this one? I got my first choice, which was the Tokyo room.
Avant-garde.
Katie.
I really wanted to room with Robin because she's like my sister, and she's a Christian.
We're gonna name our room the Diva Room. Diva Room. You know what? How about this? I'm so happy I'm here. Nobody wants this effing room. I'll take it.
I think they got us together.
And they're like,
we'll read the Bible together.
It is so ironic because Miss Keezy and Miss Shannon, all three of us are Christians. So we have like that one thing in common.
Yeah, well, everyone looks for bonds in
groups.
groups.
Just on the other side of the world. The separation between the two rooms has a lot to do with religion. I'm not interested in having quiet time to read the Bible. I am a militant atheist.
Oh wait, ladies, I gotta show you somebody I want to meet.
Militant atheist, did she
His
say?
name-
What did she say? Militant atheist?
A lot to do with religion. I'm not interested in having quiet time to read the Bible. I am a militant atheist.
Oh wait,
I'm a
ladies, I gotta show
militant atheist. A militant atheist. To say that on American TV 20 years ago, to say that now on American TV is like kind of scary, really, because I agree, I'm a militant atheist. I very much do not agree with organized religion, any of them, absolutely any of them. I think they are relics of a past used to control people that we do not need anymore. So I feel like that's going to become a huge problem for Elise within this storyline. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know.
somebody I want to meet. His name's Brad Pinkert. Favorite book? The Bible, ladies. Yeah! The Bible, this guy. I'm saving myself for when I get married. But I've kissed a guy before, don't get me wrong, but that's about as far as I went. I'm pretty innocent.
Isn't lust a sin? Isn't it like sinful to have like pictures of boys around the room? Is an indication of sexual awakening for a female like frowned upon in the Bible? Is that not true? Is it like, no, Mary Magdalene girls?
Lovely woman.
Oh, I can't put that in. Mary Magdalene girls, OnlyFans.
So this guy's going up where I can see him. Yay! And I'm gonna meet this kid someday. Wherever you are, boy, I'm gonna come find him.
Oh, he's probably 80 years old now.
Beds. I don't know if this pulls out. Yeah, it does. Oh wait, you guys, there's an extra bed.
For boyfriends?
We saw some pull-out beds underneath our beds, and we said, look at this. We have beds our boyfriends can sleep on when they come to visit us. And that turned out not to be the case.
Yeah, why would... Of course boyfriends aren't coming to visit you. Like, well, very strange.
All right, so I just want to congratulate you guys. Welcome to New York City, the NYC. We're so close to Times
Wow.
Square.
Look at the lighting. Oh, it's terrible. But there's still that filter,
You guys,
but only on
are
Tyra.
Finalists. And, but I like very round numbers. So what I did is I did a nationwide search for 2 more.
Oh my word. I was like, what? I had literally just said a minute before, girls, I'm glad it's the 8 of us.
So come on in here, Tessa and Giselle.
Tessa and Giselle. Oh my God, surprise, hello.
I've been in the spotlight like my whole life. I've been a performer. I've been dancing since I was 3.
Giselle's personality is so strong. I love the fact that she's a Latina woman. That was very important to me.
I thought Tessa represented an exotic.
Did she just say that? To me, I don't know if I'm jumping the gun here, but that sounded like she said that, like, I love her personality because she's a Latina woman. I mean, the first thing that she said she loved to do was dance and perform, so maybe that would be the part of her personality I would pick up on instantly, girls, but that's just me.
Variation of a classic blonde look.
I'm from Chicago. I'm a hostess.
A variation
I'm like the girl
of a classic
next door.
blonde look.
It was a little tough meeting the girls for the first time.
Can you say
kind of
that?
Checking me like from up and down, you know, just I don't know if I like this girl.
I don't know if you can describe yourself as the girl next door. Surely that's for other people to decide that you are living next door to them and indeed a girl.
Alrighty, so I want to welcome all you guys.
Hello.
So I want to let you guys
they
know,
look
yes, you guys
faces
are because
of
you're
thunder.
beautiful, but what stood out is something that, just that it.
Do you know what I have to say? In every scene we've seen so far, we've seen a midriff. Isn't that very, like, oldie-worldy now to be like, there's just midriff on show, but it's all like low-rise jeans and a midriff. It's not like high-waisted jeans and a crop top. Do you know what I mean? Like, fashion is so interesting. A bygone era, girls.
Thing, that special thing. It's a personality. There are so many things that it takes to be a top model. And you guys are going to be put through
No
lots
music.
of different tests. There's going to
And
be
a background
photoshoot
fan.
tests, media training, how to speak like a supermodel and represent top companies. You know, it takes models years to even just get these people to take one glance at them.
Which is why in 8 weeks, none of these women are now ultimate famous supermodels.
Once a week, you'll be evaluated, and once a week, someone will be eliminated. One of you is going to become America's next top model. You're going to start off with a modeling contract with Revlon.
Revlon girls.
You're going to have a fashion spread in Marie Claire magazine. And
Marie
a
Claire.
contract with major modeling agency, Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina, go. Everybody clap. Is this the apartment or is that a different apartment?
Yeah,
we're secretly sisters.
Katie and I are very, very similar. So, I mean, if they're looking for that exotic type look, there's a major competition between us. But that's okay. I think she's beautiful. I know that she's older than me, so that's okay.
At first, I did not like Nicole. She was my competition. You know, I looked at her, I was like, wow, she's just gorgeous, gorgeous hair. She has it all, total package. She just has like everything that everybody wants.
So everyone picked out their room and everything. So, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Here's this. I don't know.
Everybody already had their rooms picked out, so Giselle and I got the bunk beds.
Aha, I
So
see.
much. You were like an angel. As soon as I heard, does anyone else smoke? I'm like,
Adrian and I, right when we got in that house.
Are they smoking indoors?
We'd go and we'd pick a corner.
They're smoking indoors? That is weird to see. People are smoking indoors. That was something I did not even consider.
There's only 2 of us that smoke.
Also, don't smoke.
So we got a good smoking spot, though.
yeah.
Y'all know what? The smoking thing.
And Miss Robin comes out and starts screaming, like, this whole house stinks now. You guys can't smoke.
It's like it's all in here, and y'all know that smoke like gets in people's clothes and their hair.
Robin, I feel like she's like the mother in the house. It was a big deal. And that's why I was so nervous. I was like, great.
Ooh.
You know, this is all I need.
Cause you know, I don't mind y'all killing y'all self, but you know, mama wanna live.
We had a couple of special visitors.
Anybody home?
One
Who
of
is
whom
this?
was a personal trainer.
Just so everybody knows, my name is John.
Hello,
and I'm
John.
gonna be your trainer.
I love
We have
your
a plan
gilet.
for you. You'll find that out shortly as we go through it. We're gonna do a little test.
And your jaw.
height, and wait to see how your body weight changes over the time that we're gonna be training.
I forgot about that. They were weighed on TV. The contestants were all weighed on TV in the first cycle of America's Next Top Model. I totally forgot about that. Oh, that's a bit much, isn't it, everyone?
Having the physical trainer come in and tell us our weight, that was a little kind of nerve-wracking.
136.
He said it out loud. 136. I'm like, okay, that's nice.
I'm almost $135, y'all.
5'9" and a half, 5'9".
I know.
5'9".
Yeah.
Wow, these
Does that look right to you?
poor girls.
Yeah.
Next, Elise.
Elise, she has not an ounce of fat on her body.
Terrific. There you go, 114.
Oh my God. If you're naturally skinny, you're naturally skinny. But when you can count every, vertebrae, like that's sickly.
Am I the lightest one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Felt a little bit bad for Robin because she is the bigger up down here in the hips and thighs than the rest of us.
Being here is a bit awkward because I am the only, quote unquote plus size model.
You are.
See, look at that. Yeah.
I think for Robin, it must be hard being among girls who are so skinny.
So we're gonna take off 3 pounds. So give me just you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we'll go 165.
Yeah, we weigh 165. Excellent.
She is not plus size. By no stretch of the imagination is Robin a plus size woman. God, this was back in the day when size 0 was it. If you weren't a size 0, you were basically like morbidly obese. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me looking at Robin and saying, oh, what a lovely plus size model she is. If Robin's plus size, I'm the size of their entire apartment block. And I'm more than happy to find a belt that works.
I will see you
What an
again.
awful
And I
situation
can't
to
tell
put
you
her
when,
in.
But I will see you
Put
again.
any of them in.
And the second visitor was a bikini waxer.
Hi, girls.
With her entourage of lab-coated bikini wax minions.
I was sent here by Tyra Banks to have all the girls with a Brazilian bikini wax.
What?
So, if you don't mind to get all the girls.
I saw dead fear in people's eyes.
You all guys ready for that? The experience?
Oh, yes, very much so.
What? Sorry, this has taken a turn. What is this weird show? This feels so dirty and nefarious, this show. Pasqualiers. Oh, no. Oh. Oh my gosh, just in front of everyone.
Robin definitely did not want to do it.
I can't do that. Let's try it. I felt extremely uncomfortable with the bikini wax.
Oh, goodness. Oh my God. Just in a room with everyone. I'm sorry, but it feels a bit like really quite naughty of the production company to be like, we're going to film you in these very precarious positions and we're going to do it in groups. That feels gross to me. Really gross, actually, because even in this very vulnerable position, you're not afforded any privacy. Nah. Oh dear.
No.
There's only 2 people that's been down there, myself and my gynecologist, and I give him crap.
I'm really scared. I told
Oh, at least she
everybody
went
in my
through
whole
it.
life, I said, I will never get a bikini wax.
Why?
A couple ladies I don't know saying, spread them.
Oh, she's very
There's a
screamy.
few girls that I think we're exaggerating a bit too much. I better be the damn supermodel after this. That's all I have to say.
If only it was that easy, sis. Oh, gosh. And this is what a bikini wax does.
I'm so happy we're in New York City.
Are you allowed to push your head out of the window and scream? In a moving vehicle? Because in the UK, I think you'd be immediately arrested and thrown in jail. Are they going shopping?
Hey guys, we got mail!
Did they just go shopping? Shopping? You would never see that nowadays on reality TV. Just them out in a shop. If there was a camera crew and people going around and buying stuff, nowadays people would be like, oh my God, are they on a show? What show are they on? You could never do that now. How weird is that? That's so strange.
Mail! You have a photo shoot for J-Lo swimwear tomorrow morning.
Oh my goodness. J-Lo swimwear. Does she still do it now?
Be in the hotel lobby at 7:45 a.m. sharp. No.
First ever photo shoot.
That's why we had the bikini wax.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Wake up, it's time for bikinis! Oh my goodness. I wouldn't bother.
In the lobby of the hotel at 7:45. Okay.
So, what time is it, you guys?
We're Yeah. We're the real models. We're on time.
Yeah, that is cute. You're gonna miss
I
your.
was impatient with waiting for them. I was ready to go at 7:45 like we were supposed to.
I was kind of trying to wait on other people, and before I knew it, everybody else had already gone downstairs. I think they're already
Don't
gone.
wait for anyone, sis. Competition.
We all get downstairs, and there's no one there.
We all were nervous because we were late.
Hey guys, your party has already left.
It was our first photo shoot, and we was like, oh my goodness, are we gonna get in trouble?
This is really weird to watch. I've never seen anything like this in a reality TV show before. Have you? Maybe this is why. Maybe we're watching the birth of all reality TV girls. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being late? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Okay.
Doom! Oh, doggies. Oh, doggies.
Robin, Keezy, and I found out that we were going to be late for a photo shoot. We had to find our own way there. So we went back upstairs, get the address, and we took a cab there.
Oh no, her
Who
lovely
actually
jacket.
Made it to the shoot.
Wow.
We're able to go to hair and makeup first.
Didn't even think anything about it. We figured the girls were right behind us.
Wow.
We were like on top of a roof, and there was like snow. The wind was blowing. It was freezing.
Hi, everybody. Before I start, I just want to call a couple of girls forward. Robin, Kissy, Ebony, and Shannon. You guys come
You're
forward
fired!
just a little bit. Okay, I was really upset. I heard that you four were late.
We're going to give you
and That's
rabies.
just not acceptable. Photo shoots are thousands of dollars, and time is money. It's 100% not acceptable. So
Yeah,
if this was a
professional,
normal
sis.
shoot, a lot of you guys would have been sent home.
We were
Yeah.
being judged on being on time. I am very nervous about the cut coming up.
All right, you know what? That's enough of that. Now I want you to meet your photographer for the day, Douglas Bizarro. And his
Oh, hello,
partner,
Bizarro
Elizabeth
Sephiroth.
Hi guys.
Elizabeth
How y'all
Moss
doing?
of the Moss
Today we're gonna be
dynasty.
doing swimwear.
She's actually just
and we're gonna be
Moss.
doing it up here on the roof.
Sentient
We're all
Moss.
kind of just like, are they serious?
I freaked out just because it was so cold.
You may be wondering why we're shooting outside in the cold.
Yes.
Swimwear is shot the season before, so we have to shoot it now.
It's
Well,
a beautiful, glamorous world of modeling. The one
it's shot the season before, but it's not shot in a way that puts models in danger. This is what the plan is to be like, are you going to complain? Are you going to have a little complain about your modeling career so I can eat you girls?
You have no idea where I come from, where I've been, how long I've been there, what I had to do to get from where I was to where I am now!
That's basically Tyra. She wants to drink the essence of these younger women. Disgusting.
most common mistake that new models make is the sexier I move, the better the picture is gonna be.
Yeah,
It's
but
all
you're in a
about
puffer
this
jacket
first.
filled with
It's
goose,
all about
so-
the face. You have to always be thinking
Passe.
about something. Like a
Visage.
dead eye is just kind of like, and then an eye that just has.
And then for the next 10 years after this season aired, it was literally just dead in the eyes photo shoots. That's all it was. Smizing was a thing of the past, much like Tyra's talk show.
Some fire is like, see how it just changes? You can create a character when you model. It's kind of like silent movies. You have to give it your best, give it your all out there, and just work it. All right? And
Work it,
good
girl,
luck in your
with a
first
Q.
shoot. You're welcome. It's freezing.
Why would... Look at
This
that,
has to be
there's
the
literal
coldest day
ice.
in New York City.
8-degree wind chill. We've worked in a lot of cold weather. For this to be the worst conditions we've ever worked in, and this is their first time, it's crazy. Wait a minute. I said
Hemp. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, filter. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay.
I think we got it. A model is more than just a pretty face. They really have to be confident inside.
But like, if they're really cold, aren't you going to be shooting like goose pimples all over them? Which would make it so difficult for you to retouch what's going on their body. Because if you're literally shooting someone with goosebumps, like, their whole skin is going to be textured. And back in this day and age, on like Photoshop CS 0.84 beta edition, they wouldn't have had the technology to just be like, apply smooth. Why make more work for yourself when you could just literally be shooting them? Like, you could have pointed a fan of warm air at them. It doesn't make any sense.
They have to be able to give it in front of the lens.
Lies.
Normally I wouldn't really care, but it was so cold.
Literal-
I get cold in the sun. I'm cold all the time.
Because you're a tiny, tall waif woman. Pasqualier. Oh. Underground rave.
Nicole would listen to
Fashion.
me. And that's
On the runway.
Thing in a model is to be able to listen to the photographer.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous, you know.
All of these bikinis are so hateful. Look, she just literally got like a sensor bar across her. That's not fun.
All the other girls are so skinny. You know, I got a little bit more meat to me, but I had a blast.
Yeah, relax. Don't be cold. You know what? Can you back up a little
Oh,
bit?
cured. Thank you, photographer lady.
Once I get you to the position that we like, don't move it around so much because I got you over here and then you're like over here and then, you know what I mean? There you go. That's it. Totally. There you go. Perfect.
She'd probably
What, with that hair and-
teach her how to model the wrong way.
Oh, that's perfect. Yes, yes. Sell the bikini girls. Oh, it's stunning. We can't see you. Like, what was the point of that? What was the point of that? So bizarre.
That was her problem.
Problem. I forget they're going to have to, like,
I did notice Robin
manufacture.
a little modest in her bikini. She has a little more insulation than me.
Not sure I like that language, but all right.
Robin is like 26 or 27 years old. I mean, how much farther is she going to go? You know, because age is a big factor in the modeling world.
Not like this. Okay. You know what I mean? This looks like you're like taking a crap or something, you know?
Chin down, chin down.
Sexy lady time.
Hold that. You look amazing. Hold it.
Oh.
Cold enough for you?
I
Euphoria
thought it was gonna be
album?
okay until having to take off my blanket. And the wind was just coming from every direction. It made it so much colder.
All right, come on, Elise. You ready?
Nice. Hold that. Good.
I mean, this is the nicest bikini we've seen so far. This is going to sound so weird, but I feel like Elise has got the exact look that all the production is going for. Like, I feel like when she applied, everyone was like,
Yes, we need to get her on screen, girls.
And I can see why.
I had to drop my shoulder, keep my arm in, keep my fingers together and my thumb hidden while holding my high heel and sucking back snot.
This is probably her first time shooting, so not only is she nervous, but it's so cold that she just can't give a look.
She was very skinny, which means she was cold. She got to the point where she couldn't even think straight, and she started crying.
At least, you know, she has a small petite body, so she probably
And
can't keep warmth in.
you have put her in this situation. You have put an adult human female in peril for a show.
Elise couldn't handle it, but I did not complain. I ripped off my blanket and I said, okay, and I just went for it.
Nice.
But it was so cold. I mean, everything was numb from my ears to my hands to my feet to my butt.
When have you ever heard this? When have you ever heard about this? When? Apart from in America's Next Top Model, I've never heard of like health and safety people on actual photo shoots being like, yeah, get really cold, yeah. Doesn't make any sense. No sense at all.
Wait. Yeah, hold it. Giselle did a great job. You can tell when a girl has practiced in the mirror. And look at me right here, pretty.
Scandal girls. She's a rock star. Say.
She's beautiful, but she didn't really physically do anything that was spectacular.
Well, why didn't you ask her to then? Oh, I like this bikini.
Katie was one of the most difficult ones. She couldn't seem to get everything right all at once at the same time. Now she's doing this number. It was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Good, hold that, don't move, nice.
Oh, well, yes. No, it's this posing that we're seeing. Maybe production hasn't let us see anything else. It's very like
Nuts Magazine.
Do you know what I mean? It's not very like Dior goes to the beach.
I think she was.
But then
giving
again,
a
who
little
is
too much,
J-Lo's
it was looking a little
audience?
almost Playboy-ish. How'd that look?
Yeah, but isn't that kind of what J-Lo goes for?
Again.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I already told her 20 times.
It's not gonna get any better.
I don't think it was challenging. I think it was a great experience, and I'll do it again anytime.
I think you've been painted for a fail, girl. Oh, I like these boiler suits they have on.
4:13 said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Pull the hair from your cheek.
Does Jesus want you to do this? Does Jesus want you to go into modelling? Does Jesus want you to be in a bikini, very cold on a rooftop for a man with long hair to be photo shooting you? I don't know about that.
In, around. Well, I don't have time to sit there and teach a model to model.
Yeah.
So she
Well,
needs
that's
to
what you're
bring
here
something to the
for.
table.
I'm sorry. That is exactly what you are here for. You can't just say, I don't have time to sit here and teach them all how to model. Literally, the introduction of this entire show, Tyra Banks was like, I want to teach these girls how to go from 0 to a supermodel in 8 weeks. So that's what you're here for, girl.
Couple more shots and it's over. You can go warm, hot cocoa.
And now give me even more, like really fierce.
I want to win this contest.
The thing is, I love using the word fierce, but it is very vague and like a fashion nonsense word. When you see something fierce, you're like, oh my God, fierce. But you can't just tell people to be fierce. Like, fierceness is like an embodiment of like, I own the runway, girls. You can't just be like, go on, ladies, be fierce. I just want to see more fierce. Like, to me, that seems bizarre to suggest that you can say that to someone without any experience whatsoever. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Words cannot explain how bad I want to win.
Started freezing up at the end there. I just couldn't get that facial expression, and that's really the selling point. Is it's in the eyes.
In the eyes, the optic nerve. Bosoms. Come on, Kissy.
Excellent.
Working with the professional photographer today was such a learning experience. He kind of brought something out of me today I didn't even know I had.
Yeah.
That was an interesting sentence. Do you reckon they were like, and how did it feel to have your first ever photo shoot as a model?
You absolute nothing.
It kind of sounded like they went, and then she was like, my first experience with the photographer went like, do you know what I mean? It's very like first day of school.
Nice, excellent. Easy was easy to shoot. Most of the girls, they have it in the body, and then their face is so cold they can't give the face. Well, she was able to give the face.
I think everybody did a really good job considering the circumstances today.
I'm thinking that it's going to be a tough competition comes to the end of this.
Well, not from what you were just saying earlier. You were like, no. A restaurant? Restauraliers?
The palm was gorgeous. You know, great food.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I bet. Oh.
I was dragged out of the atheism closet. I don't believe in God. And it came up today at dinner.
It's not, do you believe in anything, Elise? Like,
I'm an atheist. I couldn't believe
Look at her
that the
face.
jaws around
Shocked.
the table that were dropping.
An atheist?
Wow. It's a really, tough subject. I love bringing up that.
When I found out Elise was an atheist, I had extreme reservations about her.
Why?
I really feel sorry for her.
Robin, of course, qualifies every statement with, I'm not saying that you're going to hell, but you're going to hell.
Yeah,
Just
of course.
because I don't believe in God doesn't mean I don't have ethics and morals.
I mean, I respect you, but I mean, I just didn't know that.
I think that might be alienating me a little bit from the other girls.
Yes.
At the same time, I'm not going to pretend that I don't believe in evolution just so I can be friends with Robin.
Exactly.
And we look over and we had Tyra male.
Wow.
Tomorrow, 9 of you will continue on to become America's Next Top Model. 1 of you will be eliminated.
The first elimination, girls. Time to die. Oh, shock. Come on, girls. Oh. Very friends.
I think I will be eliminated because of my poor performance yesterday.
It keeps on running through my head like all day long.
I don't think.
Tyra Banks saying, Tessa, you're the one. I'm just scared.
I don't want to leave. Either I win and my life drastically changes and for the better, or I lose and I fall more and more into the hole.
People are just feeling
that was a
kinda
heavy
anxious
statement.
and kind of nervous, like don't know what to expect.
I wonder who's going to be the first to
Everyone's
go.
like, oh my God, you know, what's gonna happen?
I think Katie might go. I have a feeling, a little feeling, girls.
All right, ladies.
Oh,
the time is
all right,
arrived
just
to
here.
make our first cut. You're going to be judged on your natural talent, your potential, and your personality, as well as your
Natural
performance
talent.
on your photo shoot that you took yesterday.
Oh,
I have a
all
panel
right.
of judges here that I totally respect. First, we have Miss Janice Dickinson.
Oh,
Janice became
the
one of
nutty
world's
lady.
First supermodels in the 1970s, and
Do you know, I have read her autobiography, and some of the things that she wrote about were absolutely shocking. So shocking that she has done in her career. For example, she was dripping with a lovely woman that she'd just been off the closet, and then immediately went down the runway whilst it down her leg. I'm gonna have to bleep a lot of that in that sentence, but I was fully gagged.
her face was featured everywhere.
I've been in this industry for quite a long time, making me probably the most opinionated person on the panel.
All right, next
Yes.
we have Bo Quillian. Bo is the fashion editor at Marie
Bo.
Claire, and it's his job to work with all the major
Boat.
modeling agencies to determine which girls he's going to feature in his fashion editorials.
If a model is not great, I can't do anything for her. There has to be a basic something there to work with.
Next we have
That kind of, that goes with anything. That goes with with any industry ever. You know, like, you have to have a basic interest in the industry you're going into. Otherwise, like, what's the point? What's the point?
What's the point?
Lorraine Kelly.
Lee Simmons. Kimora became the
Oh,
face
look.
of Chanel at age 13. She's now the creative director and owner of Baby Fat, which is a sexy women's wear clothing line.
I think you have to have that personality inside.
So a lot of people actually commented on the last video that I did about ANTM, and they were like, Kimora Lee, oh my God. I actually don't know anything about Kimora Lee. I don't know the first thing about if she's been in any scandals. Don't know the first thing about her career. Do we not like Kimora Lee? And if we don't, why is that? And if we do, why also? Question.
Of you that drive. Certain things you can work on, but I think the bulk of it you have to be born with.
Each week,
Well,
we'll have
that's
a
not
special
true
guest
either.
Judge. And today, it is Douglas Bizarro.
Oh, look who it
Douglas is an
isn't.
acclaimed fashion and celebrity photographer, and he shot your first major fashion shoot. Now,
And
we're gonna
told you
bring
all
in
to
one
do it in the
by
cold.
one to have an evaluation with the judges.
Oh.
And Katie, you're first.
Katie, go.
I was like, oh my God. It was like
Was this a modeling outfit?
So, Katie, you just had your first professional photo shoot, and we've gone through all of your film.
What?
We found the best shot.
Look at that TV screen! Oh, I love that it's on like a curtain, like basic table, just with some like PVC windows behind. Oh, I love it. Doesn't this show you where the budget like started? It was practically zero, and now it's like an internationally renowned franchise.
My question is, what were you thinking? Hooking your finger into the bottom of the bikini. What were you thinking?
You know what? I was just thinking that, you know, just the look.
No, she's got a lot of work to catch up to you, Miss Thing.
What do you think?
Oh my God, that is so beautiful, I promise. I love it.
What do you like
I don't know
They're
if it
gonna
was
hate
luck
it.
on her part or confidence, but this is the second shot that we took on her.
Hey, Miss Adrian.
Can I ask you what size your foot is?
11. My nickname's aircraft carrier. The note about my feet didn't bother me at all because when there's a big woman, there tends to be a big base.
Face is good. Foot bad.
The foot is... She can't have a foot, Plasty Dickinson. What are you talking about? The foot is bad. Janice. It's getting a bit spicy, aren't you?
Out of all the girls I photographed, I would say that Nicole gave it the most. She really hit it. And
I wonder who's
kept
going to
working on her
win.
pose and giving me
Like, win the challenge.
great angles on her body.
Anglaise.
You have a very strong personality, and it shows on your face and your poses. And
Take this the right way. You got to work on the thighs. You got that booty thing. You got to kind of, you really watch the diet and exercise, because it's not all about your gorgeous face. It is about the booty too.
I think you're very exotic, and you have great.
In absolutely no way, shape or form does Ebony have, like, unkept thighs. Gosh, the era that this was involved in was so damaging to our psyche as, like, a collective generation, wasn't it? My gosh. No wonder why we're all battling with body issues.
Long legs. The mole is gorgeous. Don't let anybody ever tell you to take it off.
Giselle in person, not my favorite. But when I got you on film in front of the camera, she blew me away.
Why would you say
She's
that
rail
someone's
thin.
face?
She is a waif. You know, the rib cages is coming a little through it, but you know, that's okay. She's only 18 years old.
I like Shannon's personality. I think she glows. I think she's very comfortable.
But the negative thing I have to say about her is I can
They
tell
can't
she
even
tans
drink?
a lot. And I'm starting to see that her skin on her face is already starting to get a little leathery. I don't necessarily think that bathing suit, when she came out, was the most flattering on her.
I'm always the one that steers away from anything that has to do with little clothes on. Like, I don't even like to be really in shorts. I always like try to cover up everything.
I think you're choosing the wrong profession if you don't want to be in little things or you try to cover up.
Okay, Robin.
Now, are we?
Why would so many things have happened there. Okay, why would that photographer say, like, oh, that bikini didn't suit her? That's nothing to do with her. That's the, you know, the stylist's fault. And also, why would Janice Dickinson suggest that, like, the only thing you can do in modeling is wear small clothes?
Shooting for the large size category?
Yes, Robin would represent a plus size model. One problem that I do have with Robin, I think on the top she's not plus size, and on the bottom
We have to listen to that again because I'm just about to absolutely lose my mind at this.
she is.
Now, are we shooting for the large size category?
Are we shooting for the
Robin would
large
represent a
size
plus-size
category?
model. One problem that
Shooting for the large size category. Shooting for the large size category. Janice, nothing is ever going to be as big as your ego.
I do have with Robin, I think on the top she's not plus size, and on the bottom she is.
What's that got to do with anything?
26 is a little late to be busting into the top model game.
Are you naturally that thin, or is that something you've worked towards?
No, I'm naturally this thin.
What was he insinuating? Is that something you've worked towards? Oh, it's taken a turn in this last 10 minutes, everyone. Oh, I don't like it.
I'm not so against thin, if it's natural.
Well, you have no body fat on you, so there's no insulation. It's a little bit thin for me. Thank you.
So we've interviewed every single girl, and now we have to come and decide.
Wow, look at this.
The axe.
Budget.
Robin?
Robin's
Robin's out as far as I'm concerned about being a supermodel.
Definitely not. This girl should not be the first one.
Well, that's my
I think we're looking
humble.
for-
Why?
for the
Because I
worst.
think next America's Top Model is not a plus-size model. I'm sorry, that's my opinion.
I like Robin.
She's near perfection. I just wish her upper body was bigger and matched her lower body better.
Elise.
In.
Out.
Along with the cold, it was kind of hard.
Well, why don't you use your personal trainer that you've brought along to the show and be like, right, what we would like to see is a slight body transformation to make the ratios match better. Why don't you suggest that instead of being like, no. Oh, Janice as well. Janice is full of venom, isn't she?
Hard for her to just work it. When it came down to crunch time and getting them out there, she kind of loses it.
Kissy.
Because
It's
it was
funny.
too
I look
cold?
at this picture and it's kind of freaking me out. I'm like, is this my baby sister? It could be. Nicole.
I think Nicole definitely in.
Nicole in.
In.
Nicole in.
Shannon has personality, and it's all about personality.
I'll take Nicole. I'll leave Shannon out.
Shannon is very commercial. She's a pretty girl, but she doesn't add any fun or creativity to the shoot.
Tessa.
She doesn't have a dominant personality.
Yeah.
Really, she's got to be able to sell product. I'm not seeing enough personality out of her.
She's one of those to me that in person is kind of like, you have to kind of look strong in person because there's a lot of personal appearances too. Katie, it's not about just sexy.
I can't believe that they've said so many conflicting things so far. So to Ebony, they were like, you can't just have a strong personality, you also have a really strong look. Ebony does have both of them, but they were like, no, you're also not good enough because those thighs. Like, they're just looking for reasons. It's just production looking for reasons to be like, no, drama.
That it's not about looking like the top Playboy cover model.
Katie's gorgeous.
Could have fooled me.
Ebony moved better than the model did.
No.
She did.
For a week. Only a week. And one must go.
Oh, gosh, right, okay. I don't know who's going to go. No idea.
All right, ladies.
I thought it would be
In my
Katie.
hands are 9 photos, and these
9.
9 photos represent the 9 women that will go into the next round to
Of
possibly
America's
become
Next Top
America's
Scandal
Next
Girls.
Model. Can Ebony please come forward?
Ebony, time for your soul.
Ebony, you're still in the running to become America's Next Top Model. Congratulations. Elise.
I've beaten you up, sorry.
Congratulations. Kissy, you're still in the running to become America's Next Top Model.
Thank you.
Yes,
The next young lady I'm gonna call is Adrian. You're still in the running to become America's Next Top Model.
Yes.
Katie. Congratulations, you're still in the running.
Oh, I'll eat my
You're still
hors
in the
d'oeuvre.
running to becoming America's Next Top Model.
Oh gosh, this is getting very intense, isn't it?
You're still in the running!
Congratulations.
I always try to expect
It's
the worst,
Tessa.
so I'm prepared to leave.
I think
Even though
Tessa
it's
might
gonna
go.
hurt.
The next woman I'm gonna call is Robin.
Rob Washley's.
The one thing that the judges like about you is that you represent the majority of women in America. Congratulations. I only have 1 photo left in my hands right now.
I
Will
think it's
Tessa and Shannon please step forward?
For some reason, I have like a feeling in me. It's like, okay, is it gonna be me?
Whoever's name I call will go on and will still be in the running to become America's Next Top Model. The name that I do not call, you will be eliminated immediately and must say goodbye to your roommates.
Oh, everyone's sad, look.
Shannon, you're still in the running to become
I was
America's
right!
Next Top Model.
Oh. Oh, the first ever eliminated model. Oh, what is this music? She's died, girls. Well, saved from this nonsense. Oh. Isn't that weird? I'm just going to pause it there. Isn't that weird that, like, the photographer gave her the biggest praise, and yet here she is. Bye, girl.
Leaving the girls was a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Put your things into that plastic bag. Oh, this is really sad.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
What is this? I'm gonna get clocked for this music, surely. Go. Oh! Fade away like a memory into the night. Balliers! Tyra, girl. Well, my loves. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna push my laptop away from me there and take out my hanger. I am so shocked about how that episode went. So we saw Tessa get eliminated, but like Tessa was brought on as like Tyra Banks's exclusive one that she'd like sourced and found and brought onto the show. So was she just literally brought on to be like, you're going to be the first one going? Or was she like brought on as like, I do think I see something in you, but you just didn't sparkle, girls? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because that was kind of strange. Also, I cannot believe the language about bodies that we have heard just in this 45-minute period. This is one episode of one show that aired 20 years ago nearly. How wild is it that these shows really do inform our idea of what our body should look like and what naturally gets you praise and what doesn't? So instead of them framing it as like, wow, Robin's gone through a personal body transformation in which she has tried to reclaim something that she's lost or she wanted by losing weight to get to her ideal body goal. But it was not phrased like that. It was phrased as, oh, look at Robin. She's dirty and overweight. Like, this is so... I'm really conflicted about that, my loves. I am absolutely going to be watching through the whole of this series because I have not seen Cycle 1. And so far, I am very shocked. Very, very shocked. Tell me who you absolutely loved in this episode. Tell me who your favourite picture was. I think mine was likely to be Ebony. I do love a strong woman, and she's on the LGBT team, so you know. So, you know, love to her. Anyway, my loves, I think it's time for the Patreons. And you can see yourself scrolling past on this screen right here, my lovelies. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. If you click the link in the description box below, you'll see all the tiers of what you can get as a reward for a Patreon. You get access to the Discord, access to outtakes and deleted scenes, and also to special live streams, my loves. And I don't know what's happened recently, but like someone must have shared my Patreon because it has popped off, sis. We have so many brand new Patreons. I want to say a massive welcome to Alexandra Bonnier, Alice Pocock, Celine Yates, Maciel Hernandez, Nixie, Enuji, Joshua Rhodes, Tiffany, Elevea, Mistress of the Bargain? Mistress of the Bargain bin. All right, my love. Josephine V. Cat Lady, Nerd Gnostic, Dixie Holland, Elizabeth Stone, Very Berry, Eleni Carafilis, and Hannah South. Today's Twitch shout out goes to Curie_Ossity, my love. Yes. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch, you stunning women on the go. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Twitch shout out, make sure you follow me on Twitch. It's Luxeria Plays, and I stream 3 nights a week. That's Monday, that's Tuesday, and that's Thursday. And you know what, my loves? It's time for the top tier Patreons. Owen Fox, Stephanie Nietupski, Steph Utek, Casey Donahue, Orko Samoji, Abigail Ash, Caitlin Coating, Celine Yates, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Dana Broderick, Elizabeth Stone, Erin Conkle, Jara Pavlovsky, Jenny Hendricks, Jodia, Caitlin Wright, Lane Wade, Min Min TM, Moldy Apple, Succubus Lena, Victoria Corella, and Victoria Waldock. You guys are stunning. Thank you so much for allowing my channel to thrive and survive, you gorgeous, gorgeous people. And you know what? I'm going to leave it on this note. You never know what struggles people are going through in their lives until they decide to share that information with you. So always try and treat everyone with kindness. Kindness is the default. And with that, I will see you in the next video, gorgeous. Bridal plasty. Ooh.